Quick disclaimer, this content features clips from others, but it is repurposed with my own original voiceover, commentary, and transformative edits. I am adding my own unique spin and analysis. Credit to the original creators.
How a hacker helped me find out that my boyfriend was a predator.
Oh my, this is gonna be good.
I saw a woman on here who had a very similar story, and it reminded me of this. I'm like, oh my God, bitch, I have to tell my story. So the year's 2019, I was 19 years old. This was just before fucking COVID, like the pandemic, okay? So keep that in mind. I had been talking to this guy who was, when we got together, I was 19 and he was 22, but I had been talking to him for almost a year, okay? So we were talking for like a year. We finally get together, and we're together for like 4 months, and he decides that he's enlisting in the Navy. And I'm like, okay. So he fucking leaves for the Navy. Okay. I'm like hating it, but I'm loving it. I'm all like, oh, I'm this like
Girl, bye.
Navy girlfriend. Anyway, we could hardly talk because he was in boot camp and stuff. And then when he finally got out, we would like write letters. Couldn't really text too much. Okay. Until he finally messaged me and was like, okay, you know, like we're at a good point where we can talk, but I have to go out to the ship now. You know, it's going to be 7 days and then I'll be back. I'll have service. We can text. We don't really have to write letters anymore. Cool. Okay. He goes out on the ship. Not 2 days pass. I get a hey girly text on Facebook. Hey girly, do you know Abraham? I guess I'm saying his name. Cause girl. And I was like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. Why do you ask? Heart is in my asshole, by the way.
Mine would be too.
They're like, well, we have a video of him, and if you don't send us $500, we're gonna send it to his family and post it. And I was like, where did you get it? What the fuck? How do I even know you're talking about my fucking boyfriend? I know scams, okay? You fucking weirdo. They're like, no, yeah, this is your boyfriend. I'm like, okay, if it is my boyfriend and he sent it to you, that means he's cheating on me, so post it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I wish I had the fucking screenshots so I could show you, bro. But the person did fucking deactivate their account and like block me and shit as soon as like all this was over. But anyway, I'm telling them like, if he fucking cheated on me, post it. I don't want to fucking be with a cheater. Okay. Maybe that'll fucking teach him. And I'm like, but how do I know it's my boyfriend? And they're like, well, it just is. It's Abraham. And I'm like, okay, but how do I believe you? Because mind you, I had known this man for like almost 2 years at this point. Okay. We had been dating for almost a year at this point. Right. So naive, 19, and a little crazy from the pandemic. I chose to fucking try to believe my man. You know what I mean? Give him the benefit of the doubt. So I was like, but how do I know that you're talking about my man? How do I know that this isn't just like a scam? Clearly it fucking was, but some shit was done. They're like, okay, we'll prove it to you. And they send a picture, and the picture's like from a phone, and it's of like a computer screen, and on the computer screen is a photo, and it's not even a photo, it's like stopped in a video, and all you can see is a hand and it holding, I know my shit. Why is that my shit on your fucking phone? On your computer? Bro, I was like, I'm pretty sure, like mentally I was fucking crashing out. But I couldn't let them know that. So I was like, that could be anybody's. Like, how am I supposed to know that that's really my man's? You know what I mean? Like, and if it is, still, post it. I don't care. They FaceTime me, bitch. I didn't see the people on the screen, but they FaceTime me. They've got the phone, and they're pointing it at the computer screen. And it's a video of my man, ex at the time, obviously. Or ex now. Man at the time, I meant to say. My man at the time, fucking, he's in his uniform, hat low, covering his eyes and shit. On camera, mind you, I had asked this man to send me so many of those fucking videos. And he's like, oh, I just don't make videos like that. Like, what? So I see this, and I'm not only fucking pissed because how did you get this? But I'm fucking livid because why did you get this? So I was fucking mad. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, I started freaking out. I was like, that's my man. Where did you get this? How did you get this? What's going on? You know, if he cheated on me, then post it. I don't care, because I was upset. They go, oh my God, bitch, I gotta hold your hand for this. They go, he thought he was sending it to a 16-year-old girl. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Oh my God. And so at that point, I'm crashing out. I get out of the messages. I'm screenshotting shit. At least I thought. that I did. I also have a new phone now, so like I'm pretty sure that I did, but I don't fucking know where they are. But I text my boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Obviously, he's on the ship. He can't respond to me for a few days. So I'm like going insane over the course of the next 5 days. He finally gets off the ship and he calls me and he's like, oh my gosh, you know, I've been meaning to talk to you about it. Like I was so worried that they were going to message you. I've already tried paying them a whole bunch of money. Like my account's dry because of this and they just won't stop, blah, 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 blah. That should have been my first fucking clue. Okay, first of all, like I said, I was 19 and naive and I already paid them money. Why the fuck would you pay them money if it was... Mind you, I have a spicy account. And if anybody was ever like, I'm going to post your shit. Okay. Unfortunately, that's the kind of world that like, that's the kind of business that I've gotten myself into. You're telling me you paid them money? You did something wrong. And he's like, my phone was hacked. My phone was hacked. Bitch, okay, you're going to be so mad at me. I chose to believe him. Oh my God. Because I was fucking stupid and I was 19. And then, however, though, because he just denied. And I come from a family of toxic shit. I should have known better, but I didn't. I think like a week or two later, my sister messages me and she's like, hey, you know how you were telling me about all that stuff that went on with your boyfriend? How he got hacked and stuff? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, so the same exact thing just happened to my really close friend and her husband, and he admitted to it. So I don't think he got hacked, bro. Yeah, that was a rough time for me.
I once had a friend of mine whose husband was cheating on her with her best friend for over 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And when she found out, she started stacking her chips. That way, when she left him, she could just up and leave, whatever, and have a little bit of money. So she then proceeds to sleep with her husband's father and purposely getting pregnant by him, and proceeds to show the ultrasound pictures to her husband and explaining to him that it is not his fucking child.
Please tell me you're joking.
Then proceeds to show her husband's mother the ultrasound pictures explaining who the father was. So her husband's parents are in the middle of a divorce, and 2 days after all that bullshit goes down, she goes and gets an abortion. Stop fucking playing with these women in 2025, y'all.
Okay, y'all keep asking for story time, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, friend, let's hear it.
So all day we've been picking with each other, like arguing back and forth all day. And I had broke up with him. I'm like, okay, get out of my face. I don't want to talk to him or get out. And he didn't want to do that, so he get to like saying slick stuff to me. Like he was popping it. And me, a person like me, I don't know how to argue worth a damn. I ain't saying it's right, but that's why I always resort into violence. I ain't never said that my action was right, but that's all I know. So he said something along the lines of, as he was walking out the door, he said something along the lines of, you basic, I'm about to go give me a rich bitch. Huh? The rich part didn't even bother me. It was the basic. Who you talking to? And something just told me, go on your purse, get that mace. And if he talk to you again while walking out this door, you need to mace him. And that's what happened. Now, ain't nobody said it was right. But it was funny. It happened. My bad. I thought I'd give y'all a little key.
About a month ago, I'm chilling at the crib. I get a call from an unknown number. Now, normally, I will never answer an unknown number because they're always on bullshit. But I guess that day, I was feeling a little adventurous. So I answered, yo, what's going on? Who's this? Person on the other line is like, yo, is this Halo? I'm looking for Halo. I'm like, yeah, this is Halo. I don't recognize the voice. I don't know who just called me. I'm like, yeah, this is Halo. Who is this? Yo, Halo, this is Leon, bro. This is Leon. I don't know a single person in my entire life that goes by Leon by a government name, Leon by a nickname,
Red flag.
Leon by any name. So I don't know who the fuck just called me. I'm like, Leon. I'm kind of like, yo, I don't remember Leon. He's like, yo, Leon, bro, you used to deliver DoorDash to my house all the time. Why the fuck are you calling me, bro? Why the fuck? How did you get my number, for one? And why the fuck are you calling me for two? I haven't done DoorDash in like 3 years. How did you manage to get my number? So I'm like, yo, Leon. Yeah, Leon, how'd you get my number? He's like, bro, remember the first time you delivered DoorDash to my crib, you couldn't find a spot? You texted me your number on DoorDash, bro. I was looking through my fucking DoorDash messages and I saw your number. I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That made no motherfucking sense. At this point, I'm just trying to make conversation. I'm like, yeah, Leon, oh, I kind of remember you. He's like, oh, shit, bro, you remember me? I used to get the 3 Wendy's 4 for 4s. Holy fuck, 3 Wendy's 4 for 4s? That's a 12 for 12. You big back ass motherfucker.
Pause. Why I started laughing already.
I didn't tell him that, but I definitely thought that shit. Because who the fuck needs 3 4 for 4s, bro? For one person. But I'm like, all right, Leon, what's going on, bro? What do you need? Like, what do you need from me? Why did you call me? He's like, yo, bro, do you still do DoorDash? I'm like, no, I have not done DoorDash in like 3 4 years. That's why I still don't understand why the fuck you're calling me. I didn't say that either, but I'm definitely thinking this shit. I don't understand why you're calling me. He's like, yeah, because I was wondering if you could do a delivery for me. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't do DoorDash. He said, oh, I would give you $100 for it. Pause right there. Leon, we should have started with this. Why are we going back and forth politicking when you down to give me $100 for the delivery? You should have opened with that. We would have, yeah, shit would have been delivered already. I said, Leon, let me know what you need delivered. He said, look, I'm going to give you an address. Go to the address, pick the shit up. I'm going to give you a second address. Go drop it off. I said, all right, Leon, that's some shit I could do. That's cool. Let me know when to do it. He said, I need you to do it in about an hour. I said, all right, bet. Fast forward about an hour later, I'm at the spot Leon sent me. I text Leon. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm outside. He said, hold on, give me a second. About 2 minutes later, a shorty walks out the crib holding a brown paper bag, but she's wearing full lingerie. I've never seen anybody walk outside of their house wearing lingerie, but she walks over to the car. I roll down the window. She hands me the paper bag. She does not say a word to me, and she walks back into the fucking crib. I don't know what's going on. I'm not interested. I just want my $100. So I text Leon. I said, I got the package. He said, look, don't open the bag. Here's the second address. Bring this shit to the address, drop it off, and you're good. The dude's going to pay you. I said, all right, bet. So I head over to the second location. I text Leon. I said, yo, Leon, I'm at the second location. Now, here's the thing. My common sense starts kicking in. I need to know what's in this bag. Leon told me don't open the bag. I don't give a fuck. Because if I'm delivering some illegal shit, I will not be implicated in nothing. I will go right to the police and say he threatened me to deliver this shit. I don't give a fuck. So I open the bag. And inside the bag is the most used, tattered, battered piece of women's underwear I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I know it's used because the smell that came out of this fucking bag was otherworldly.
Oh, wow.
I closed that shit up so fucking fast. I text Leon. I said, bro, I'm outside the spot. What am I doing? He said, bro, give me a fucking second. 2 minutes later, door swings open. Now, the person that walks out of the crib was some guy, but he looked like the human personification of vomit. Imagine someone threw up and the throw up became a human being. That's who just walked out of the fucking house, and he's walking to the car. I guess I'm delivering this fucking underwear to this guy. I roll down the window, and he's breathing heavy as shit. I can smell the chicken tikka masala on his breath that he probably ate 4 fucking weeks ago. I get him the fucking bag. He's like, yo, this shit is 100, right? I'm like, nah, bro, this shit is 200. Same day delivery. He's like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Hands me the $200, and I get the fuck up out of there.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share this juicy story time.